The tragic and accidental death of Malcolm-Jamal Warner has a lot of families now paying attention to the beach, their vacations, rip currents. It has families talking on where they should go and, more importantly, how to stay safe. Wyatt Worneth is a water safety expert and the national spokesperson for the American Lifeguard Association and joins me now for more, hopefully to educate us all as, it's a sad, definitely a sad story to report, but something that we all should be paying close attention to as summer vacation is in full gear right now. And you've been a lifeguard for what, more than 20 years? You've saved dozens and dozens of people in your career. Just knowing what you know, hearing about where he was on vacation and what happened, what do we need to know? I guess particularly, let's start with Costa Rica and this beach in particular that's known for these type of rip currents.
Hey, good afternoon. Thanks for having us on the show. No, this is tragic. I grew up watching Theo, and it breaks my heart because drowning can be prevented. What I see here, I've been to Costa Rica many times on surfing trips. It's the Wild West, if you will, when it comes to the beach side. There's very little protection. We don't get the same expectation for public safety in other countries that we do in America. And swimming in front of a lifeguard, your chance of drowning are 1 in 18 million. Even with signs and other things that people try to put out, it's not enough. We have to have lifeguards. And I think this tragic event could have been prevented if they had had lifeguards.
Good point, Wyatt, because I grew up for most of my years in San Diego. As you know, the lifeguards there are incredible, and they don't take any risks. I mean, they are watching the water. They are walking up and down the beaches. They are telling families kids should not go out. The rip currents are strong. Do not. They don't allow you to do it. They blow the whistle. They drive after you. So I guess when families are thinking about where to go on vacation, and now we're learning a lot about Costa Rica. I didn't even know how dangerous the rip currents were. How can families, how can they do their research to find out, okay, what beaches are known for stronger rip currents, what beaches have lifeguards, don't have lifeguards? Because you don't want to not go to these beautiful places, but you want to be well informed of what the dangers are.
That's an excellent question. The most important thing is to know before you go. If you're going any vacation anywhere in the world, especially someplace that we don't have the same public safety standards in America, is go on the internet. Look for areas that might have lifeguards. Some of the resorts over there do. We've trained lifeguards out that way. But also look for other alternatives. Like in Florida, we're doing a Ground Zero project where they're putting posts out that have flotation devices, rescue rings on them. And if you can find that, then swim near that. If not, then you got to know your limitations. When in doubt, don't go out. And another thing that we like to ask people is learn to swim in America. That actually increases your chances in any body of water, whether it be a rip current or a lake or a pool.
One final question. If you find yourself getting pulled in by a rip current, what's your best advice?
That's another good thing. And we talk about that a lot almost every summer. We try to get people to recognize if you do get caught in a rip current, don't panic. If you can just float, relax, the current's just going to take you out. Usually swimming left or right, parallel works, but sometimes it doesn't. But you want to relax and maybe wait for help on the beach. And again, hopefully you have someone on the beach that's nearby with a flotation station or a cooler or a ball or a raft. And most importantly, maybe even a lifeguard. But then again, you got to make sure that you're watching out for the little ones and assign water watchers so people will know whether they can swim or not. Make sure they have Coast Guard approved life jackets on. Drowning can be prevented.
Wyatt Worneth, appreciate the advice.